Okay, what was the alternate way? Let me go back up to that example up here. What was the alternate way to then rewrite the division when it's in fraction notation? When you do, so we have 687 divided by 9. When you write that in fraction notation, it's 687 divided by 9, right? And this division gives us another way to write that. Does anybody remember what it is? So 687 divided by 9 is 76, and well, that's just approximate. What's the exact answer? It's called a complex numeral, remember? 76 and, well, 3/9, but that reduces to 76 and 1/3, right? And that really means 76 plus 1/3. You just don't usually see the plus there, right? All right, keep that in mind for the next example, okay? When you see 76 and 1/3, it really means 76 plus 1/3. Okay, set up the division garage, x minus 2 in the driveway, x squared plus 5x minus 9 inside the garage. So we're dividing, I forgot to say, but we're dividing x squared plus 5x minus 9 by the quantity x minus 2. You guys tell me, what's the first step in the process? What can I multiply this x by in the x minus 2 to get what? This x squared inside the garage. And the answer is x. And then what do I do with that x? I distribute it to the entire divisor, x minus 2. What does that give me? X squared minus 2x. And then what do I have to remember to do? Change the signs and add. That's how we subtract, right? So we do that. The front guys had better always cancel out. X squared plus negative x squared makes 0. And then we get 5x plus 2x, 7x. What is the next step? Drop down the minus 9, bring the operation down with it. If it were plus 9, you'd bring the plus down too. And then start the process all over again. What can I multiply this x by to get 7x? So yeah, and it's got to include an operation, so is it plus or minus? Plus 7. Okay, then distribute the 7 to the x minus 2. What do you get? 7x minus 14. Don't forget to do what? Change the signs and add. So you do that, and what do you get? The front guys better cancel. They do. You get 5, and are you done? Is there anything else to bring down? Nope, so you're done. 5 is the remainder. What's the quotient? X plus 7. So what's the check on this guy? We should do at least one check. What's the check? What times what equals plus what equals what? Okay, start with this guy. Okay, so x minus 2 times x plus 7. What do you got to add in? Plus 5. That better equal the dividend, which is x squared plus 5x minus 9. Let's check. This is a good opportunity to review your multiplication. If you multiply the first terms together, what do you get? X squared, the outer, plus, well, okay, we can do it all at once if you want. So the first gives you x squared, the outer and inner. Well, the outer gives you 7x, and the inner gives you minus 2x. What do those make? So plus 5x, and then the last gives you minus 14. But you're adding in 5, so are you going to get the minus 9 on the end? You betcha. X squared plus 5x minus 9. Check. Okay, now what would be the more sophisticated way of writing that division problem? So that division problem, if you write it in fraction form, is x squared plus 5x minus 9 divided by x minus 2, right? So what's an equivalent way to write that using that long division or the results from that long division, that is. You take the quotient, which it was what? X plus 7 plus the remainder, which was 5. And what do you put underneath the 5? The divisor, x minus 2. So another way to write that division problem, or write that division, would be like this. X plus 7 plus 5 divided by x minus 2. And in fact, my math lab is going to have you write most of your answers that way, I believe.